Fairfield, North Carolina. In the history of terrifying pursuits, there has never been a chase like this. It's extraordinary for one reason. The suspect driving this car is only 12 years old.
All units be advised, that suspect is a juvenile, 12 years old.
The boy stole the car only minutes ago, and though he can barely see over the steering wheel, he sure can't reach the gas pedal. Right now, it's floored.
It was more or less he was running from the police. He wasn't going to stop. I tried to stay on as best I could.
He maneuvers his stolen sedan like a maniac, barreling through intersections, racing through school zones, and flying over railroad tracks at over 90 miles an hour. One minor mistake, one slight overcorrection, and this boy won't live to be a teenager. The police are torn. How do you chase a 12-year-old child? All they can do is try to stop him before he hurts himself or somebody else. But how? The faster they chase him, the wilder he gets.
He's running another one.
Right now, officers have no choice but to keep a safe distance and hope their flashing lights and siren will be enough to warn oncoming vehicles. But at these speeds, that's almost impossible. Here the boy jets past a pickup truck and cuts over just in time to avoid an oncoming big rig. The combined speeds of these vehicles would have been like hitting a brick wall at over 150 miles an hour.
Somebody running from the police like that is not really thinking about human life as a normal person probably would or should.
By now, the boy is feeling invincible, but officers know what happens to clueless kids when they get cocky. For no reason, the boy suddenly darts into opposing lanes.
He missed the white car by inches. I realized that if he'd hit that car, then most certainly somebody would have been hurt or killed.
This insanity must end. The officers realize that saving the boy from himself is now more important than catching him.
Discontinue pursuit. Copy. Permission granted. Discontinue pursuit.
They turn off their lights and sirens and follow at a safe distance. They hope the boy will notice and slow down. But he doesn't.
Going faster.
Thinking he's home free, the boy pushes even harder. To make matters worse, he's headed back into town.
Gotta be doing at least 120 now.
Then, the inevitable. A half a mile down the road, the boy loses control. Cruisers and unmarked units rush to the scene. They find the car in a ditch. Amazingly, the boy has escaped serious injury. But he has no idea how serious his situation is.
I remember the first sergeant walking over to the vehicle, and he leaned in there to talk to the child. He said, "Son, you know you're in bad trouble." And he looked back at the trooper, at the first sergeant, and said, "No, sir, I'm not either. I have my seatbelt on."
Every day, cops are forced to ask themselves the question, is it safer to chase or not to chase? There are no easy answers, but then there are no easy pursuits.